The Washington, Virginia, and Maryland Garden Railway Society was founded in 1986 and has continued to expand almost every year. The objective of this society is to provide a wholesome, family environment while promoting the hobby of garden railroading, running trains, exchanging information, and participating in various charitable functions. The promotion of the hobby is through displays such as this one at East Coast Large-Scale Train Show. Their club builds 10 or so unique displays annually, ranging in duration from 1 day to over a month. General membership meetings are held once a month, either at the member's home or at a public facility. Many of the members have their own outdoor or indoor layouts. The members come from a wide variety of backgrounds, but all have a love of trains. The enthusiasm of the club members for building large-scale train displays enables them to take strides in new directions. Many annual displays are designed by different members. Each layout normally includes a water feature of some kind. A simple rock-lined pond with a waterfall and a railroad bridge over the top makes a nice presentation. The desire to stretch the pond concept at a recent East Coast large-scale train show led Ray Rogali to design a river with a ferry for freight cars. Having looked at a few prototypical examples and after discussion with club members, it was decided a tow line would be used to move a float in one direction to a dock. There it would exchange freight cars. A water current provided by a pond pump would return the float downstream. As the float moves along the river, enough tow force must be applied to push aside the water in front of it. The front of the float was made flat to mate with the dock, and that is the worst of all water vessel forms. During test, friction forces totaled well more than the 2 pounds a battery-operated RS3 could handle. This necessitated a switch to pulleys, which were custom-made to appear like maritime blocks, and these tested within acceptable limits. Getting it to the dock precisely enough to move freight cars on and off was the ultimate goal. The float had to be turned 130 degrees into the dock. This required a swing arm attached to the dock. The ferry is more of a float than a boat. Styrofoam was cut to shape and lined with solid oak pieces to support the weight of the 2 freight cars. The freight cars are pulled off the float with the RS3 that pulled the float down the river and run down an incline track back to the freight yard. The float's return trip also proved problematic. We turned on the pump and the pump water flowed, but instead of being uniform, it contained eddies that caused unexpected yet entertaining results. When released from the dock, the float did not move down the river, but simply spun. It was a wild ride for those G-scale figures. Some more manual intervention was needed to place it a few feet downstream where it moved in the right direction. If you would like additional information, you can go to lsol.com. Our members have access to an article giving full details as well as additional photographs. Unique and creative displays like that of the East Coast Large-Scale Train Show are a testament to the strength and versatility of the Washington, Virginia, and Maryland Garden Railway Society.